All right, everybody. I've been trying to get Beater Olds over here to get you guys an update, but apparently he's been too busy. So it's Friday night, hanging out here in the garage. Got Paul Roan over here. I was going to give you guys an update so that all his fans can see what we got going on so far with the Malibu. So we got a drive shaft in here. I'm going to show you guys under here. Hey, Paul, you hand me that flashlight? It's on the bench there. Got lucky. Instead of having to have a drive shaft made, we got a drive shaft out of a 2000 Astro van that fits in place with the MV3500. So that saves some money, so you don't have to have one made. Now you do have to run a swap joint in the back. I'll give you the part number in the description of the swap joint. Basically, you got one type of clip out there on the outside, and then the other side uses the same U-joint cap as the regular G-body. You do got to swap the yoke up here. It takes the there you go. Here's the light. Uses the same U-joint as the stock G-body U-joint, but you got to swap the yoke over. The yoke off the Astrovan has the balancing weight or counterweight, whatever you want to call it, on there. It is pretty close. As you can see right here, you got about an inch. The tail shaft of the transmission is about right here. I can point it with my fingernail there. The steel sticks out farther. But in a G-body, when you push down on the rear end, the drive shaft actually comes out instead of going in, as opposed to like a leaf spring vehicle, like a truck. So you don't have the problems that you would if this was a leaf spring vehicle of the drive shaft slamming into the back of the transmission. When you hit a bump and the suspension goes down, or you got something heavy in the truck, it's actually working to your advantage, not disadvantage. So got the exhaust on here. Got the kit from Summit Racing, also made by Heartthrob. That's who Summit Racing gets the kits from. A couple of cheap Speedway Motors, 2-chamber Flowmaster knockoff of mufflers on there. So got the tailpipes cut tonight. Got them exiting like a Grand National or a 442 style instead of going out past the bumper. Next thing to do will be to get the clutch pedal in here. Gonna get the clutch pedal set up from 6speedmoney.com. Waiting on that next, and that'll be the final thing. So give me a minute here, and I'll start it up. You guys can hear how it sounds. Rev it up a couple times. Ain't got a choke on it, so it wants to die out, but that's what we got so far. Alright, so it looks pretty stock. That's the look I was going for, all except for the headers. You pretty much look at this motor and think that it was completely stock, except if you look up underneath there, you'll see that there is a Edelbrock 750 up under there. And by the way, that U-joint that I put in the back, that swap joint, was a Moog 447. That's the swap joint you need to put the 2000 Astrovan drive shaft in there. So, okay.